So we got our goat pen done. We ended up going with this woven wire. These things will move under pressure. These are the 4x4 holes. Everything I read and all the advice was to go with this wire. And so far, so good, no problems. I Googled, I YouTubed, I Facebooked, and the conclusion was the number one choice for goat pens was woven wire. Facebook groups have proven to be a really good tool for learning because I don't know that much about goats. I'm new to goats and hobby farming. I grew up with animals, but I'm 38 years old now, so Facebook groups have proved quite valuable. What happens is a lot of people post about things that I would not have thought to even ask about. They post scenarios, problems they've run into, sicknesses that I would not have known about if I hadn't joined the group, things I wouldn't know how to prevent or look out for had I not been in those groups to see other people's problems before they became my problem. So I just think that Facebook groups are really valuable, and I've learned a lot, and I would rather prevent a lot of the problems before I turn into those people who are posting about the problems. Now that we got our pen up, but it's a pretty decent sized pen, but we're going to add a second pasture over there on the other side of this pasture, a second pen, so that we can rotate pastures. I've read that rotating pastures will help prevent them from getting parasites and worms and whatever else sicknesses goats get, basically from their own poop. So you just want to rotate, have plenty of space, prevent them from getting sick. Next up on our agenda is we're building a goat barn. So if you follow along with us, you'll watch this barn be built, watch us learn and grow. As you learn and grow, if you have any valuable advice for me, feel free to drop that in the comments. I'm up for learning. So this goat barn we're hoping to have done by Friday, or mostly done by Friday. Today is Monday, and it's freaking hot out. So we'll see how far we progress. We got 2 more goats coming, so we're trying to prepare for additional goats. I'll share some progress on our fence, on how we did this. Like I said, woven wire, metal T-posts. Then we wrapped around these little metal pieces. That was a pain in the ass. And we put up a gate, a little rain house / shade house, and some logs for the goats to play on. Right, guys? So one thing we did end up learning the hard way. Actually, we learned a few things the hard way while putting up our fence. We were a little inexperienced in this area. Is this big roll of woven wire. You can only get this as tight as humanly possible using your muscles. So we learned real quick that, and thanks to YouTube, you have to use a little extra machinery help. So we used our tractor, and what we did was my husband took 2 2x4s and basically made a clamp where he bolted them together and then pinched the woven wire in between and then pulled it tight with his tractor. And then that gave us a pretty tight fence. We didn't learn to do it that way until we did it the hard way first, which seems to be how things go. Right, guys? The posts that we rigged up, Jake bolted together, sandwiched the fence in there, pulled this tight. Otherwise, that wasn't going to happen. These little wires hold the fence to the posts, and those take a lot of time.